tell you like this right now, dog. These last few days, I've been on set with a lot of young people. Like the set I've been on these last few days, I was, besides the director and assistant director, I was the oldest person on set. And every department head, every person running the show, line producers, DP, key grip, everything was all 22 and younger. And that's the thing that makes me happy when I come to set, right? I'm not around all these old people that got gripes and set in their ways and all that type of stuff. I'm not saying every single old person to be on set is like that, but I do get on those sets where it's just like this is the way it goes and that's it. And they don't talk about nothing but what they talk about. But when you be on set, when I'm on set with younger people and they have all this ambition in the world and all this, their eyes are just like big and bright and they just see the future being this great thing, and they understand that they're getting towards that future one project at a time. So as much they'll get on set and be on set as much as possible, because being on set as much as possible means that you're getting closer to the goal, but you're living the goal at the same time, but you're getting closer to the main goal, right? Being on set means more money, more stability, more connections, more you're going to just keep working your way to join these unions. If you want to join these unions or do this, do that, like the more you are seen, the more you show up, the more you go chill and hang with certain people and all this type of stuff, like you build genuine connections that can get you to your end goal. And the thing about all of this is that young people, man, it's like when I was young, I was the same way. Like I had these big eyes. I still got these big eyes. I still know that everything that I said I wanted when I was young is still happening. No doubt in my mind, it's still happening. People think I'm delusional. Yeah, I am. It's still happening. But these guys, man, they on set and all conversations is all about positive stuff, what they're doing, what they're grateful to be doing, how much money is being made, and how they can help each other make more money, and what they can put each other on to get this kind of look that can probably help you get to this goal that you're looking for. Because well, your thing is commercials, but I know this commercial dude, we about to do a feature together. Like, hop on here, you can get paid to network and chill and build that connection with him for a few days. And, it can lead to some more stuff like that. And it was like, bro, I remember when I was young and I was on all these sets. And to me, it was just like a lot of more. When I was on these sets, it was a lot of older people. It wasn't like everybody on the set is pretty much young. Like, especially when it comes to music videos. Like, I was like the DP and the cinematographer, or I was the video editor, or like stuff like this. And there's a lot of just older people, and they was all set in their ways. It's got to be done this way and all that type of stuff. Like, it was different. But now that I'm older and the roles are reversed, I see it's like the younger people now, when it comes to their real dreams and goals, especially in the film industry, is way more ambitious than my generation was. You know what I'm saying? I'm 33. These guys is a decade younger than me. And all of them, like, man, they got real credits. They got real credits, bruh. They done real things. Like, it took me until I was 30 years old to DP my first television show. You know what I'm saying? These dudes are doing stuff like that on a regular, on a Thursday. You know what I'm saying? Just because. And getting paid. And then they gonna hop off this set. And then they gonna go to a whole nother set. Maybe a whole nother state, a whole nother country. They doing stuff. And all they talked about was positive conversations, how we can help each other, how we can build. Next shoot, who they can add to it. Like I got a homie that's also trying to do this, trying to do that. Bring them through. Let's see if we can make things connect and all that type of stuff. Like it's more of a community than it is just a person just individually out for themselves and trying to go make something happen. And I'm looking around and I'm telling them my stuff, and they like, bro, like you got all the knowledge. Like you can teach us something. Like you know what I'm saying? They wasn't ashamed. They was calling me Unc, but you know what I'm saying? They wasn't ashamed to like learn from me as well. You know what I'm saying? Because my experiences are valid. Like I've been doing this film stuff since 2010, as soon as I got out of high school. One of them told me, do you know what I was doing in 2010 when you was graduating high school? I was like, what? He was like, I was 8. I was like, that was funny. That was funny as hell, man. But yeah, man, it was just like you got to get around energies that elevate you, man. Elevate you, make you grow, make you like realize that that vision, that dream that you're going for is not out of reach. It's still hope. It's still possible. You know what I'm saying? I'm around the young energy, and at 21, dude is like really running his own company, and it's going crazy. And he running it the right way and making some serious money. Like his family is good. Whenever he get one, he ain't married or anything like that, but his family is good. You know what I'm saying? These dudes is really having like life figured out for themselves and their direction and where they're going and what they strive for and how they setting everything up. They doing it early, man. And I don't necessarily know what's the cause of that. You know what I'm saying? Because I think maybe it's the presence of fathers. Maybe it's the presence of like people that's in certain aspects of their life when it comes to finances, or maybe just somebody just behind them, just pushing them and making sure that no matter what's going on. Maybe the friend group, because I've been around a lot of younger friend groups nowadays that they only goals together is prosperity. Like the homie Chris, like I can tell you right now that he got a whole like line of young dudes that he be with that's all music managers, and all they do is help each other lead to that success in music, and now they all doing it. And it's just crazy to see that when I was on my journey, I didn't have nobody that want to be in the film space as bad as me that was pushing me. You know what I'm saying? It was just me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not making no excuses, but as I was doing it, it was just like things become draining, things become tiring. Like everybody around me is like focused on something else. And I want to do this. I want to lock in on this, but I have nobody around me that want to lock in and like hold each other accountable and like be each other's community. You know what I'm saying? Growing this. You know what I'm saying? We can all win, but it seemed like the people I was around, I'm just saying the people I was around, I'm not saying that's for everybody. The people I was around, it seemed like they was out for self. They didn't care about trying to build and trying to help each other out. And I was on that early. I was like, yo, if you a director, I'm a DP, bro, let's team up. Let's do something. Let's build together. Like we can take over. Like I like your direction. You like my DP. Like why just hire me for this one thing and then that's over. Like let's continue to lock in and like get better and do this. But a lot of people, man, they was like so set in their ways because either they wanted certain credits. From what I've seen, they wanted certain credits. Like it was even somebody I was around at one point. It was clear that he was like he wants to be a DP. I was like, all right, cool. I want to be a director, so let's just focus on our roles. And we get this one major gig, LA, and all of a sudden we get there. He pulled me to the side. And he's like, "Hey, I want to be the director of this. So can you take a back seat?" And I'm just like, it kind of threw me off guard because it's like I thought your goal was to DP. If you got anything that need to be said or like you see things a certain way, me as the director, I'm open to, you know what I'm saying, your input. Like we are supposed to have this working relationship where we're together and we're not against each other, you know what I'm saying? But instead he decided to want to be the DP and the director. And he couldn't take it on. And it was because he didn't really know his role. I don't think he ever really directed before. But for whatever reason, he wanted to direct. And it ended up coming out the reason is that dude just wanted to be seen. Like, it wasn't about the team, it was about him, basically. And that rubbed us the wrong way. That rubbed me and the team the wrong way because it was like we had designated roles. Like, of course, we'll take like some projects and be like, okay, if you got the lead on it, like, do your thing. But, you know what I'm saying? Come to it where, we could still be helpful towards one another. Come at it where we can still be helpful for one another and not you just doing something to take credit because it's a big artist on the thing now. You know what I'm saying? And I see stuff like that all the time. And it's just like, how do I say this the right way? You want to make sure that the people that you are working around are really solid people that really want what they say they want. And they not going to be out here just jumping at opportunities thinking that it's a quick come up for them or something's going to happen for them over the team just because who's on it or what it could mean. And what I mean by that is there's times when a certain artist will come to you if you're doing videos and stuff. There's certain artists that will come to us, bigger names than the regular local artists, right? So when you charging the local artist 2,000 for a certain video, when the big artists come, you want to say that this is my chance to charge 20,000. And it's like, no, don't do that just because the person is around and they got a bigger budget, all that type of stuff. Still go through the same process. Whatever it's going to take to get that video off the ground, do that. Don't be trying to overinflate it just to make you more money. Like, that's not. Come on, I see that in the fashion game too. You got a lot of dudes out here that be selling clothes and they'll sell a $20 shirt, but as soon as a famous person say they like it and they want to buy it, how much? Now you 100, 200, 500. It's like, bro, what are you doing? Like, at the end of the day, you're gonna hurt yourself more than you benefit yourself. Like, you was in it for the quick money instead of just being a real solid individual. You know what I'm saying? The person might work with you more if you were just charging them the regular price you were charging everybody else. But because they got a name or some kind of status, you ended up playing yourself out of position, trying to get over on them. Like, your price is your price, but at the same time, don't try to inflate the numbers because of what it looks like somebody got or who they are. I don't know why I went off on that rant, bro. But my whole thing was surround yourself with people that elevate you in life and not deflate you in life. You know what I'm saying? People that talk any kind of negative about what you got going on and how you trying to do it. It's time to get away from them people, bro. Now, some people will give you like solid advice, but there's a difference between solid advice that's still like nurturing to your growth and success, and then there's negative advice that's just straight up hating and hindering. And it's like, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, bro, or something that can help us and guide us to where we going, it don't need to be said. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people I was around that be like, I don't like this. What don't you like about it? I just don't like it. This this is ass. This sucks. I would have did this. I would have did that. I would have did this. Like, bro, that energy, they was even saying that last night. That energy, we don't want that around, bro. And when you got that kind of energy, nobody wants you around. Nobody's gonna bring you around. Nobody's gonna hit you up about anything. You'll end up hitting us, and we will never respond ever again because now we cutting that off. But there's a difference between somebody saying all that and then, oh, okay, but somebody saying, yo, this is dope. I think if we make this little adjustment right here, it could be even better. You know what I'm saying? It's like positive stuff. It's like, okay, cool. He rocks with it, but this little tweak might enhance what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we was doing on set all yesterday, bro. All yesterday. Making a lot of mistakes, but you know what I'm saying? At the same time, it was positive feedback that led to better results. It wasn't stuff that make people shut down and like clam up or like just want to be done with you. It was all right, cool. Like, okay, cool. I ain't really like that. Okay, cool. Yo, this was fire. Like, yo, that was a dope idea. Like, yo, that was it was stuff like that, bro. And I love that. I love that. It was positive. It was nurturing. It was loving. It was everything about that was beautiful, man. And I love being around the energy, and I want to be locked in that energy 24/7 because people like that, dreams get accomplished, goals are achieved. And you got to be around that 24/7. If you ain't around that, if you're around a whole bunch of negative Nancy's, you will never reach your dreams. You will never grow as a man. You will never grow as a person. It's all BS, bro. It's all BS. I just wanted to say, man, surround yourself with people that elevate you, elevate your mind. If you are the smartest person in your circle, get a bigger circle. Grow it. You can still hang around certain people, but these got to be people that's pushing you. You know what I'm saying? Just as well as you pushing them. You know what I'm saying? Everything is not about you, bro. Everything is not just simply about you. Everything is about everybody. We all connected. We all feel. We all going through something. It's not just you. I know you see everything from your perspective, but there's more perspectives in this world than just yours. Sorry they hit me up. But man, you really got to understand that everything in this life is about each other. We're all connected. You know what I'm saying? Treat others the way you want to be treated. You reap what you sow. You reap what you sow. Do unto others as you want done unto you. The energy that you give out will return tenfold. Or the energy that you give out will return in a different way than what you gave it out. So if it was negative, it could be a worse or negative. If it was positive, it could be a better positive. You know what I'm saying? One nice conversation with somebody can lead you to having great energy and great feedback to something else that aligns you with your dreams or align your pockets or something like that. You never know. It pays to be a great person, bro. And that's all I really want to get at. It's just like a little rant, just like fresh off the set last night. And I'm just like, I'm tired, but I'm happy, man. I'm happy because that put a lot of things back into perspective for me. And it also puts me in the position where allowing me to realize that the people around you don't always got to be around your age or into the same stuff. You know what I'm saying? It might be just one thing that y'all both are into all together, and that's the thing that drives this relationship, and it can end up unfolding into more things. You never know. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to hit y'all here with that real quick, bro. And just like have y'all aware. I know some people think that the advice on the internet be common sense, but you know what I'm saying? Common sense and simple stuff sometimes escape us. And it takes certain situations to hit us and put us back in that perspective of things that we say we know, but we clearly forgot. And that's okay. That's totally okay. You know what I'm saying? It's life, bro. And you're gonna go through things, you're gonna know things, but you don't really comprehend until it really hits you, until that situation just drives it all the way home for you. Then you're like, oh, I totally get it now. You know what I'm saying? So that was just like what was going on last night, and I was just really happy, man. I was just really happy. So, I ain't want to keep y'all too long this morning, bro. I just want to say top day. Let's get to it. You know what I'm saying? Let's make our circles better. Let's make us better. Let's be better people. Let's go do what we got to do in this life, dog, because we got so much life to live, so much to go grab, so much to go touch, maintain, all that type of stuff, bro. So I just want to make sure that no matter what's going on, we all on one accord, and we all making sure that we lock it in, we tapping in, and we doing whatever it takes to make sure that our life is we're building out the best life for ourselves, our families, and yeah, man, our careers, everything, bro. I think like the next video I'm gonna make is about long term thinking, bro. Because a lot of us short term thinkers and we end up losing in the long in the long game, thinking short. You know, you're thinking about the quick money, you're thinking about right now, and that's cool. But while you thinking about the right now money, all that type of stuff, you could be making long term plays, bro, to make sure that it's gonna last you, to make sure that you ain't gotta keep going back to that 40 hour, 60 hour a week just to be financially above water a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It's things you can start doing that can like start to separate you further and further and further from zero, bro. So maybe we'll talk about that next time. So I just wanted to holler at y'all real quick, bro. We're gonna tap in a second, bro. Peace.